Yep, I'm pregnant. Hey guys, this is Raven with the Regal Reptile, and I am in my second trimester, which is really exciting. Not too far to go now, but you know, I do spontaneous videos when life events happen, and this is a life event, so I thought I would do a video on safety when handling and taking care of your reptiles while you're pregnant. I know that some people might think you have to get rid of your reptiles while you're pregnant, but I don't think that's the case. There are definitely ways you can be safe, keep your reptile safe, and above all, keeping your baby safe. So, we're going to talk about some ways of being clean and keeping safe with our reptiles and with different tasks and with our own pregnant bodies. One of the big things you want to look out for is something called salmonella. A lot of small caged reptiles like birds and reptiles and even mammals can carry it, and it mostly hangs out in their poop. So when you're cleaning out your reptile's cage or even handling your reptile, you really want to make sure you keep your hands and everything else that the reptile is touching clean, so that you don't end up with salmonella, because it can also impact your baby. Also, getting salmonella is literally no fun. I've had it before, so even if you're not pregnant, this video can help you out too. So keeping yourself clean, keeping your reptile cages clean. If you're already good at good reptile hygiene, you pretty much are good. You might want to step up your game a little bit if you're lacking in that area. So wash your hands quite a lot. You want to wash your hands when you're handling your reptiles, in between reptiles, and when you're cleaning out their cages. This not only keeps you and your baby safe, but also your reptiles. Hi. Hello. There are also other ways of catching salmonella, like handling raw meat. And when you have a big old tegu lizard who eats raw meat, it's kind of a necessity. Again, wash your hands very well. There are also certain tasks that are not just cleaning your small reptile cages that you might need a little extra protection for. I know you might be tired of hearing this, but if you decide that you're going to, I don't know, work in your tegu's tent where there's lots of dust and possibly feces, or you're going to work with the roaches or even the mealworms, you're going to want a mask. Yeah, and if you're working with roaches, you're probably going to want gloves. But I'm not doing roaches today. I'm going into the tegu tent. And after I'm done with the tegu tent, I'm going to take a full shower and completely cleanse myself of all that. Get some new peat moss and some sand into this enclosure and all that work, and look at all this dust that mask accumulated. All this could have ended up in my lungs. So masks can be very helpful and very important for certain tasks that you're doing regarding your reptiles. So washing your hands a lot and deciding what the correct protective wear you want to use is, depending on the task you're doing. The thing you want to look out for, especially if you're a little further along in your pregnancy, is lifting heavy objects, like a tegu or this bucket of sand. So you may want to get a partner or a friend to help you lift things and take them where they need to go, so that you can continue to do your tasks. And if your tasks are difficult and they require lifting heavy things, you might just want your friend to help you with them. You're pregnant, it's okay to ask for help. So just to clarify and reiterate a little bit of things, washing your hands with soap and warm water frequently is very important, especially when you're working with your reptiles directly and with their feces, or cleaning out their cage. It's also probably not a good idea to give your bearded dragon kisses, even though you know you want to. Think about the tasks you're going to complete, like large cage cleaning, working with your feeder insects, or anything that you might need protective wear and equipment for, and decide what kind of protective equipment you might want to use, like a mask or gloves. Consider if you have to lift heavy objects, like this lizard, or a bucket of sand, or even a terrarium or tank, and get someone to help you. If your task involves a lot of bending over or lifting things, you can always ask for help doing those tasks, even if you're used to doing all the reptile care yourself like I am. My poor husband has been lifting a lot of things for me lately that has to do with all these animals. Keep in tune with your body and make sure you're not going to overdo it or hurt yourself. I'd also like to point out that reptiles, lizards rather, have claws. You want to make sure you try not to get yourself scratched up with those claws. So if you are going to handle a large lizard with claws, or even a small lizard with claws, try to wear long sleeve shirts or a hoodie or something and protect your skin, because those claws might have come in contact with animal feces or something you don't want in your body. Remember, your immune system is going crazy right now with a baby inside of you, and you want to protect your baby. But there's really no reason to get rid of your scaly babies, as long as you take care of yourself and practice good reptile hygiene. Isn't that right? How could I get rid of you? Now, I don't have a kid yet. I will probably make a video about babies and reptiles when I have one. A baby, that is. But for now, I hope this video eased some of your fears if you are pregnant or ended up pregnant and you don't know what to do, or if you think you might have to get rid of your collection. I've been told babies do take a lot of time, so any time-saving mechanisms you use, like light timers or breeding your own insects or something like that, for your reptiles to cut down on how long and how difficult it is to take care of them. Even going bioactive maybe will help a lot. Do that, possibly before you give birth to your wonderful child. I hope this video was super helpful, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'm excited. Things are happening in my life. I love my scaly babies. I can't wait to meet my not scaly baby. And I hope you guys have an excellent weekend. I'm sorry videos haven't been coming out as often. Again, I'm really bad at time management. I will be going away for Thanksgiving, so there may or may not be a video out next week, or the next 2 weeks. I may try to do some videos down where my family lives, so you might get to see our horse or something. That would be cool. Not a reptile, but something different. But if you guys are traveling for the holidays, be safe. And thank you guys for watching. See y'all.